this is a very, very interesting movie. I really enjoyed this a lot. Talk about this. What's important when it comes to magic to get it right for people who aren't in the magic world? Because not everybody can do what you do.
No, I mean, I suppose first of all, we put all the actors into magic camp. So we taught them card spinning, which is huge for the movie, you know, and the big card heist. Took about 7 days to film that. You know, we made sure that all of them could throw cards, spin cards, catch cards. You know, Dave Franco had to learn how to back palm cards. I mean, look, I've got a couple of cards here. I'll show you just how difficult
I'm not even sure I could do that.
No. Well, you see, this is what I'm saying. It takes years and years of practice just to do the simplest of things for us. So to have to teach these actors quickly, I mean, Dave was amazing at picking it up. Like, so for example, if you hold a card like this, go ahead and grab that and hold it like this. Okay, scissors it between your two fingers, and then I'm going to show you how to back palm a card. You can try. You're probably going to fail, but I'm just going to show you. Look, watch. You bring it down, you swivel it in, then that's the back palm.
Oh, that's
there.
pretty cool.
Okay, so if you try that yourself, go ahead. So you'd have to, so here's what you would have to do: you'd swivel it down. Okay. Then you bring it in like this with the thumb, so you curl in the middle two fingers.
See, I'm a drummer. I should be able to do this too.
Yeah, and then you curl those fingers in, and then it goes back that way. But my point is, just to do that one little maneuver, and you can see Dave Franco does it, it would take me days to teach you that. Dave had to learn it in a couple of hours, so just down like that, and then he was doing the whole sequence where his hands were up behind his head. So even simple things like that, as you can see, they're not simple, you know.
The illusion of everything, making it work on screen, is it different from being in real life?
It can be different, but what was great about this movie was John Chu, our director, he wanted all of the magic sequences to be able to be done in real life. So that's where the battle was this time around, because the easy part for a movie is to movie magic everything. I mean, you can CGI nearly anything now. Whereas this time around, John Chu was like, no, I want to be able to shoot all of this stuff in one shot. So Lizzie Kaplan, when she gets her head chopped off, he shot that in one shot. You can see it's actually her real head dropping off. The same with the 3-card Monty sequence, the Find the Lady sequence that Dave Franco does. If you look at that again, it was shot in one shot. The magic part of it was shot in one shot. So when the lady was jumping from here over to here, we were actually using the method that we later exposed in the movie in scene. So all the crew were being fooled on set, and that was the fun part for me, was to see everybody else's reaction to this stuff. So that's the battle, is to be able to do it in a movie and be able to do it in real life if we needed to.
What's the toughest thing to do for someone who's not in the magic world to see on the screen, in your opinion?
Say that again?
What's the toughest thing for someone who's not in the magic world to see on the big screen, in your opinion?
I mean, I don't know if I understand your question.
Well, you've got to get everything right, and it's a lack of time to do it. So what would be the hardest thing to do?
Oh, the hardest thing for me is teaching the actors sleight of hand and being able to translate that to the screen, because we'd limited time with the actors, and to teach them card spinning and card throwing to quite a high proficient level is very difficult. I mean, with regards to the illusions, of course, there's always a second take or a third take if we need it. With big props like that, I guess a problem with the big props sometimes is them failing, the props themselves failing. And then when that happens, we're under time constraints on a movie set. So we got to make sure that if something fails, we get it fixed quickly. But for me, the most difficult thing is teaching people how to card spin and card throw. I mean, card spinning, card throwing is not that it's not that easy to do. You spin them over there. You can to get those accurate and power in them is actually a hard thing to do. I mean, it's not easy. You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff takes years and years of practice. And you see the odd time a card flutters to the ground, that's fine too, but you got to just keep doing it over and over and over again to get really proficient at it.
For the people seeing this on the DVD release, what's most important for you when it comes to the world of magic?
I think the most important thing is that people do realize that all of this stuff has the ability to be done in real life. That was the ethos that came from Lionsgate and from myself and from John Chu. Even down to Lizzie Kaplan producing all of the doves. We did that all in scene. She had doves in her pockets and she was producing doves. And I think people really need to know that we went to a huge amount of effort in order for all of that to take place. And we weren't lazy about it. It's very easy, I think, in movie land now to be lazy with this stuff. We weren't lazy. We were working 18 hours a day on set for 4 months to make sure that the product was as good as it possibly could be.
Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Cheers.